Hello guys, welcome to our autumn mushroom expedition. We will be going into this lovely little forest here and we will try to find as many edible mushrooms as we can. And we will also try to show you the non-edibles as well. So join us as we venture deep into this incredible Finnish forest.
Mushroom foraging in Finland is as simple as just marching into your nearest forest, as we have quite extensive everyman's rights here. Picking up mushrooms is allowed pretty much everywhere outside people's backyards. Today, it looks like there might be a plentiful harvest.
Alright, and we are immediately lucky. Here we have the funnel mushroom. Just a moment and I will show you one specimen. You can really recognize this mushroom very easily. It has this funnely shape that goes from the cap to the stem. And it really smells awesome. So yeah. Now we will look this entire area because these usually grow in clusters. So let's make sure that we don't miss any of them.
And here's a bigger one for a closer view. Notice the ridges on the back of the cap and the yellow, hollow stem.
This is how much you can find from a single cluster. And this is not even a big cluster.
It was actually a very tiny cluster.
Yeah, it was a tiny cluster. So if we find more of these, we'll have a bucket full in no time.
Our journey continues deeper into the forest. We find all kinds of weird mushrooms on our way. Most of them most likely unedible. What a lovely day! A perfect day for walking in the woods.
And here we have the birch bolete. It's not the best of its kind, so we will most likely not touch it. We are actually more interested about the porcinis or Boletus edulis, which is the very appreciated and prestigious mushroom. But this one, first of all, it's partly eaten, but it doesn't. All right, it was quite fragile after all. But yeah, when you look at it, it's not that full of it doesn't actually have any worms. You can see it from here. It only has like a snail there. But yeah, if there wasn't anything else here to be found, we would probably take this. But because the forest is full of mushrooms now, we will leave this for the snails. And here we have the puffball or the smoking mushroom. This is not edible as far as I know, but it has a unique feature, so Noah, go ahead.
Coming through.
Yeah, it really smokes. Whoa. Awesome. Alright. The first rule of mushrooming. If you don't recognize the mushroom, don't pick it up. And we don't have any idea what this is. So let's leave it here.
And then a jackpot. We find lots of good boletes, including the coveted porcini, the king of mushrooms.
And as you can see, it's completely worm-free. This is excellent. We saw a couple of them close by, but I think there might be many of them here. Awesome, let's pick them up.
Worm-free, delicious mushrooms.
Definitely was worth checking that small patch that we found earlier. Here we have a Russula paludosa. It's a very common mushroom in Finnish forests and no doubt in many other countries as well. This is like the most basic of basics when it comes to mushrooms. We can show you some of the characteristics of this mushroom. Here I have another specimen, and if you break the stem, you can see that it's very porous, very soft and almost like a sponge. And when you try to peel off the top of the cap, it's like this. It comes off pretty easily. But yeah, a lovely mushroom. Actually, this one doesn't have any worms in it, so we could take it, but we probably won't. Let's leave it for someone else here. And here we have the most frightening mushroom of them all, the destroying angel, Amanita virosa. This is the one that you really don't want to collect.
Many Finnish people still accidentally collect a young one of these. Almost every year someone dies.
But yeah, let's not touch this one.
Yeah, let's leave it here. This is old enough for people to see that it doesn't look like a champion anymore.
It has this halo on the stem, and the bottom of the cap is completely white, as well as the top of it, of course. And if you can see through the dirt, you might recognize, you can't see it from here, but there is like a onion-shaped end to the stem there inside the ground. And that's like the definitive recognizable feature of this mushroom. If you see the combination of the halo and that end of the stem, then you know it's deadly. Here is a young one. You can see how easy it is to mistake this to the regular champignon button mushroom. It looks very similar when it's small and round. But yeah, let's not touch this one either.
Alright, I guess everyone recognizes this one. It's the fly mushroom, also known as Amanita muscaria.
Yeah, this one is the classic. I mean, it's not as poisonous as the destroying angel, but it is definitely something that you want to leave alone. But yeah, like the destroying angel and other of the Amanita family of mushrooms, you can recognize this from the halo on the stem and also the onion-shaped bottom of the stem. But in this particular case, I think these dots, the white dots on the cap, is the most striking feature. So everyone will recognize this mushroom. Unless you are a shaman who knows what he's doing, leave these ones in the forest. Let's continue.
Yeah.
We have been walking for hours and are getting quite hungry.
It's time for a small snack. Some coffee and hot choco. And some bread with cheese and tomato.
Here we have very traditional Finnish kuksa. It's actually pretty funny how the hygiene of this cup is based on that you don't wash it.
Oh!
So there is like a coffee layer that drains into the wood all the moisture into the cup, and so you don't ever wash it. You just drink something and then you let it dry and it will be fine.
Quite disgusting, but let's go with it. Cheers.
Nothing warms the body and spirit of a mushroom forager in the cold outdoors like a hot cup of good coffee. This is what life is all about. We are taking our time and enjoying every bite and sip. Time to continue. We meet some unusual specimens too. Now, if only we could find that one elusive mushroom.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, yeah, this is the one. This is the one we kinda hoped we might find, but we weren't like holding our breath. But yeah, this is the first class mushroom. Like, I actually don't even know the English name of this, but it's like this dark funnel mushroom. This really makes your stew taste great. It has a very strong flavor. And like the funnel mushrooms that we found earlier, these also grow in clusters, so there should be plenty of them around. Let's see what we can find. And indeed, there are more. They are everywhere around us. Yes, we will get very many of these extraordinarily delicious mushrooms. Let's collect them all. It's hard to see them among the leaves that are the same color, but once you find one, you find many. And boy oh boy have we found many. These, I think the taste and flavor in these is the strongest you can find in Finland. It might be even stronger than the porcini or the regular funnel mushroom. But yeah, a very lucky find. We are very happy to find these ones. And by the way, they smell very strong, like a licorice. Yeah, you can't mistake the smell. Alright, we got a bucket full. So let's head back to home and prepare them for cooking.
It's time to wrap up our mushroom expedition.
Alright, here it is. So we caught almost everything that we wanted, except chanterelle, the yellow mushroom. Those we didn't find. But everything else we found. We have the black funnel mushroom, which I actually don't know what's the real name in English. We have the actual funnel mushroom here. And we have some bolete, multiple different, also porcini. And we caught very big porcini in the end, so this one looks delicious. But yeah, these are all edible mushrooms, so let's start preparing them.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to eating the black ones.
Yeah,
especially.
they're delicious.
We start by cleaning the small ones first. They require some rinsing to get rid of all the sand and dirt. And once the small ones are done, we start preparing the big ones. Little by little, the frying pans are filled with a pile of mushroom pieces.
Now we have started cooking. So Nova is cutting some onions there, and here we have the mushrooms on the frying pans. Look how much we got. And we are cooking some potatoes with it.
After a long day in the forest, we are excited to finally get to eat a proper meal. And taste this delicious creamy mushroom stew with potatoes. Isn't that lovely? We hope you enjoyed our little mushroom expedition. If you found this video entertaining, please leave a like and comment in the comment section below. And consider subscribing to our channel. And we will see you in the next video.
Alright, we ate everything, and I literally mean everything. That was the last potato. 5 out of 5.
Yeah.